Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. In today's video I'm going to make a set of parallel guides for my track saw. I'll be using aluminium extrusion 20x40. I have a couple of 3D printed parts that I designed that will fit onto the extrusion, as well as some brackets that will fit onto the track saw, mounted with a couple of screws and some T-slots. Let's go ahead and assemble this and we can see how it works. I'll be using these flat washers, screw underneath the connectors that will slide into the rails. And then attach them onto the aluminium extrusion with T-nuts and bolts. Like so. So I'm using standard M5 T-nuts and some flat bolts that will slide into the track. Like such, and then we can fasten them. And then nice and secure. Let's go ahead and attach the aluminium extrusion. So these T-bolts just slide into the V-grooves, into the aluminium extrusion. Butt it up right to the end and we can tighten them down. That's one rail set, and to set the measurement correctly I'll be using some adhesive tape and this bracket that will slide over the aluminium extrusion and bolt in place with another T-nut. The slide stop is designed to slide on the extrusion rail and stop against the workpiece on the set measurement, and then gets locked down with the locking knob. For calibration and accurate tape measurement setting, I've attached the guide rails to the track, then made a straight line on some scrap ply to keep the track parallel to the side edge of the plywood. I then measured a distance of 500 mm from the splinter guard of the track and made a mark on the guide rail. With this mark I can now stick the tape measure to the rail using glue. This tape measure does not have adhesive, but does have a rubber backing where the glue can be applied. Carefully placing the 500 mm marker of the tape on the mark I've just made, I started applying glue. I used a piece of cardboard to spread the glue on the rail and carefully putting down the tape, working my way to the ends. To hold it in place, I used a slide stop block and clamped it down, and then cut away the axis. Once the glue was dry, I could go ahead and make a test cut, checking for accuracy. Okay, so in order to use the parallel guide system with the track, we obviously need to calibrate it. To calibrate it, we need to take a few measurements, and we take the measurement between the stop block and the edge of the splinter guard. In this case, I have my parallel guide set to 650 millimeters with the stop block, and I take the measurement between the stop block and the splinter guard. It's 655 millimeters, meaning my system is out by 5 millimeters. And in order to adjust that, we just loosen the 4 bolts on the connector, and we move the guide rail in slightly. Take another measurement, maybe 1 more millimeter. Check it again, and that's exactly 650 millimeters. We can go ahead and tighten these 4 bolts. Just double check, make sure nothing has moved from the stop block to the splinter guard. 650 millimeters, meaning this system is now exactly calibrated. We need to do the same for the other parallel guide, then we can cut.